Hi, I'm Andrew Feather. Come and join me for the 5 iconic climbs within the Dolomites this autumn. Passo Fedaia is a beautiful climb at 13 kilometers long with a total elevation gain of just under 600 meters. It's quite a steady gradient at 4.5% and comes out a spectacular reservoir at the top that sits under the highest peak within the Dolomites, Marmolada. Come and test yourself against me on Passo Fedaia in the Dolomites, 13 kilometers long with a total elevation gain of just under 600 meters. I'm going to go and try and do it in under half an hour, see what you can do. My motivation for going uphill fast is the fact that I think it's cycling in its purest form. It's just you against a hill and it's just a test against yourself. Wow, what a fantastic first climb. Don't be fooled by the climb. It's a pretty fast climb to start with. The gradient starts to get steeper and steeper towards the top, and by the end you're just absolutely suffering against the effects of the altitude as well. So yeah, but it's all worth it for the view at the end. You've got a beautiful glacier, one of the highest peaks in the Dolomites. I think it's the highest, and you've got a fantastic reservoir that sits just underneath that. So yeah, well worth it for the views. It was really interesting as well to compare the times between ROUVY and real life. So on ROUVY, when I did it as a steady training ride, I did it in roughly 36 minutes. Whereas today I did a full 100% effort and I did it in 32 minutes. So yeah, quite a bit slower today than outside. It's all part of the test. It's a great experience. Next climb in the Dolomites series is the Passo Pordoi, really famous from the Gyro. I think it's stage finish 4 times since the beginnings of the race. It's a steady gradient all the way up to the top of around 7%, and it's pretty long. It's 14 kilometers to the top, so I think from anyone doing it, you need to take it really steady from the beginning. It's a long way to the top. Make sure you pace yourself, and see you at the end. Passo Pordoi. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Just huge cliffs towering up. Amazing. Passo Pordoi. What an incredible climb. You come out this plateau in the middle and it's just, the rock formation is just incredible. You're just looking at these towering rock formations and views, you know, 360 views from the top. I mean, just look at this. A lovely gradient all the way up, very steady, very consistent, and perfect for, you know, a 30-40 minute interval session at home. This is the Giau, one of the fiercest climbs in the Dolomites. One of the most iconic as well. So much steeper than the other climbs. So it's all about generating power out of the saddle and getting to the top as fast as possible. Let's go.
Climbing in one word for me would be reflection. I think reflection as to how you feel. Often, you know, if you want to feel really energetic and really motivated, you can go and ride a climb as hard as you can. It's okay so far. Just going up through the village. I think it levels out, a bit of a downhill, and then the proper climb starts. The Giau, that definitely lived up to being one of the hardest climbs in the Dolomites. I did it on ROUVY a couple of weeks ago and it was really hard on ROUVY, but it was equally hard in real life. Relentlessly steep from the beginning, and I did an all-out effort, 100% from the beginning. I'll tell you a little secret. I managed to get 9th on Strava, so I'm very happy. I can go away with my head held high. ROUVY really helped me with my preparation for riding a decent time on the Giau today. I was able to really spot the landmarks that I already noticed on ROUVY, and I knew where I was on the climb, so I had a pinpoint, which was a hotel, which was about 300 meters in elevation before the summit today, and I knew as soon as I hit that, I was kind of on the home straight. So yeah, it was key to my preparation and managing to get 9th out of 60,000 on Strava, so I'm really happy. The one difference between riding in real life and ROUVY was the fact that on ROUVY, I didn't need to worry about the cars and all the motorcycles going by me in mid-August. in real life that was really a bit of an issue today. It was there was quite a few cars cutting me short and motorbikes trying to overtake me. On ROUVY obviously didn't have that problem. It was much safer and in certain respects it was a lot easier. I think for anyone riding on ROUVY, you've just got to remember that this is going to be a hard effort. There's no easy way around the Giau. It's really hard from the beginning and it remains hard all the way to the top. So I think if you're going to do an effort on ROUVY, this is your ideal effort to do an all-out 40 minutes hard effort. Go.
46 minutes, so around 4 minutes down on what I did outside. I'm done. I'm done.
Welcome to the Passo Gardena, which comes up from Cavara. This is the shallowest climb out of the Dolomites series, but it's still a decent climb. It still tops out at just over 2,100 meters, so a considerable elevation gain of around 600 meters from the bottom. My tactics for today is to warm up on the first half of the climb, because despite the lovely sunshine, it's actually only 8 degrees. So I'm going to ride myself in and see how I'm feeling and go from there. Okay, let's go guys. First to the top. It's a perfect climb, just to do a steady effort. It's not too steep. So far I've had it in the big ring, just because it's been averaging around 3 to 4%. But yeah, no, a good climb, just to find your rhythm. If you want to climb that's pretty steady, yeah, it's great. I think we're in the last 100 meters of vertical ascent to the top of the climb. It's really, there's a few ramps at the end, which I didn't expect. So I'm glad I've saved a bit of energy in the legs. But you're surrounded by these absolutely fantastic cliffs, which just make the climb incredible. We're at the top of the Passo Gardena, which was a beautiful steady climb of no more than sort of 5 or 6% to get to the top. So really nice effort to do a steady, solid effort on basically. And it's also really nice because you have this fantastic cliff face. And it's so nice to see it on this side, because we've obviously done the Passo Sella and the Passo Pordoi, which is on the other side of this. So it's nice to get that perspective from the other side. And it's just incredible views. And you can see the rock formations, and it's just sheer cliffs all the way up to the top. Fantastic. This is the first time I've been to the Dolomites, and it's an incredible area with so many amazing roads and climbs and scenery and food, and yeah, it's been great, and yeah, I've really enjoyed it. Passo Sella looks like another epic climb up from Canazei in the Dolomites. Total elevation gain is pretty similar to the Pordoi at 800 meters. Slightly less hairpins, 23 hairpins up to the top. It looks like a pretty consistent gradient, around 7%, so really looking forward to it. Let's go and give it a go. Lovely climb, beautiful scenery, this huge rock face just up to my right. Absolutely incredible, and the climb is beautiful. Just a pretty steady gradient, not too steep, nice to find your rhythm. We're at the top of the Passo Sella. Whether you ride this climb inside or outside, this is the ultimate bucket list climb. It is absolutely incredible in terms of gradient, length, scenery. You go up underneath these fantastic rock formations and cliffs, and it's just absolutely amazing. The views are incredible all the way up. What a fantastic climb. This has to be the ultimate climb to do on ROUVY. Absolutely incredible in terms of scenery, just the general road, the length, the gradient, absolutely perfect to do that 40-minute effort in training. I've already ridden this climb on ROUVY, and even then the views were incredible just looking at the computer screen, but to ride it in real life is on a different level. It's absolutely amazing. You know, to ride it on ROUVY at home and then to come here and ride it in real life has been a fantastic experience, and yeah, it's been great. I've really enjoyed it. Your preparation starts now on ROUVY.